Chinese factories are exposing luxury brands made in China. They show the world where your $1,000 handbag or $100 pair of leggings really came from. They now offer you the exact same thing. No middlemen, no markup. In a bold move that looks more like economic warfare than manufacturing, Chinese workers have lifted the lid on a $1 billion fantasy. A large proportion of the handbags, shoes, and clothes that claim to be made in Italy or designed in Paris are actually produced in China. As Trump's new tariffs hit Chinese exports, factories are fighting back, selling directly to you online and denouncing the whole hypocrisy. On TikTok, it quickly went viral. A recent investigation found that Chinese-run factories paid workers $2 an hour to assemble Armani handbags that sold for $18, but they still bore the Made in Italy label. This is all smoke and mirrors. These TikTok revelations are shattering that illusion for good. If your $2,000 wallet is made by the same people but is a $50 replica, why pay 40 times more? It's not just China that is breaking the rules. The brand is gaming the system too. Now, the workers, who have been hidden behind the scenes, are stepping into the spotlight to show the world the truth.
Hey fam, welcome back to the channel. It's your guy CB, and today we're diving into a world story that is shaking up the global trade. Chinese factories are clapping back hard against Trump tariffs, and in the process, they're exposing some shocking truths about luxury brands.
Big name brands are speaking out after videos online have been popping off with Chinese manufacturers claiming they can sell you the same luxury items for a fraction of the price.
They sell you a legging pants for $100. Here in these two factories, you can get them for around $5 to $6.
So listen, the videos call out big name brands like Lululemon, Nike, Dior, and Louis Vuitton, claiming they make their stuff super cheap in China, then slap on a label and sell it for way more in the US.
The material and the craftsmanship are basically the same because they all come the same production line.
On top of that, some creators are even urging people to buy directly from these Chinese manufacturers.
Follow Daniel, help you find the best suppliers.
We did some research, and according to brands like Louis Vuitton, they actually say they don't produce anything in China according to their website. Plus, our BG Show team reached out to Lululemon, and they said in an email statement, and I quote, "Lululemon does not work with the manufacturers identified in the online videos, and we urge consumers to be aware of potentially counterfeit products and misinformation." Plus, the company shared its official supplier list. You already know reactions online have been blowing up. Take a look.
We're going to see a real flip in a lot of things, whether it comes to who buys luxury goods and perception of luxury as well.
So BG Squad, you already know I gotta ask you, how do you feel about this luxury drama? Are you down to rock dupes, or are you about rocking the real thing? Pop off right now in the comments.
Chinese social media users are flooding TikTok with their buying secrets. Why? They claim to avoid President Trump's rising tariffs on Chinese imports, go directly to the manufacturers.
Why don't you just contact us and buy from us?
And guess what? Here in these two factories, you can get them for around $5 to $6. Crazy.
Experts say accounts like these are likely peddling fake claims, and some companies like Lululemon have warned consumers to be aware of potentially counterfeit products and misinformation. Some of these videos are now no longer on TikTok. CNN has reached out for comment.
Some say as long as there's a tag saying made in China, the bag can never be luxury. However, in fact, more than 80% of the luxury bags in the world are made in China. But those luxury brands just won't acknowledge that. They take almost finished bags from China factories back to their own countries and just do the repackaging and logo installing, something like that. That way, the bags will appear at their boutiques as made in Italy or made in France. You know, those sophisticated European countries, which make you feel mysterious, royal, and thus luxury. Now, close your eyes. Let's just do a little, very easy experiment in your head, okay? Imagine that you have Hermes bag and suddenly the label on it changed from made in France into made in China, while everything else like leathers, zippers, and hardware remain the same. Do you suddenly feel that your bag is not as luxury as before? If you do, that means you have been misled and poisoned by the market campaign of those luxury brands for too long. Welcome to the real world. Now you see, those bags are made in China by our intelligent and diligent Chinese artisans. Let's not be poisoned and misled by the market campaign any longer, and be a real person. Buy a bag from our factory in China. See the real world for yourself.
Luxury rebels getting caught red-handed. Hidden outsourcing. Chinese suppliers taking back control. Oh yeah, it's getting spicy. Okay, so apparently, in response to Trump's tariffs war, some Chinese factories have decided enough is enough. Instead of folding, they are naming names. And those names include some major luxury brands. We're talking about top-tier designers. Wait, so these luxury brands, the ones charging thousands for handbag, have been quietly manufacturing in the same place as budget brands. And now, those factories are putting them on blast. Phrases like, factories expose luxury clients, or China strikes back. This is real tea. Y'all, these brands built their whole image on exclusivity, craftsmanship, European heritage, and boom, turns out they've been depending on Chinese labor all along. And now that the tariffs hit, they want discounts, fast deliveries, and secrecy. Nah, the factory said they'll talk. But here's what is deep. This isn't just about trade or luxury, it's about power. For decades, Western companies controlled the narrative, but now Chinese manufacturers are pushing back, demanding respect and reshaping how global supply chains work. And let's be real, this reaction from the factories, it is strategic, exposing luxury brands, forces accountability, disrupts priceless myth, and reminds consumers that even the elite goods came from the same industrial zone. That is revolutionary. So, what do you all think? And these factories justified in fighting back? Does this change how you see luxury brands? And what does it say about the long-run impact on Trump's tariffs? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you love deep dives like this, hit that like button, subscribe for more reaction videos, and turn on the notification bell. We keep it real, we keep it global, and we always break down what the mainstream won't tell you. Until next time, stay woke, stay aware, and stay bold. Peace.